I'd like to introduce you to Rob Bills, CEO of Longreach Minerals. Rob, welcome to the stage.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Charlie, for the introduction. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Longreach Minerals. My talk is really about developing and executing a winning strategy. A strategy that makes a step change in discovering Tier 1 mineral deposits. A strategy that leverages Longreach's petroleum DNA into the mineral systems. The roots of this strategy comes from Norway, the home of a very successful petroleum business and the home of our founding directors. Not to mention the Arctic bike race. So I suggest you take a sip of the Xplor Kool-Aid and come on this journey with me. Petroleum, as you know, has an order of magnitude higher rate of discovery than the minerals industry. And Longreach Minerals is uniquely positioned to capitalise on a pool of very clever, soft and hard rock geoscientists, data specialists and programmers, all working across the energy transition. Our group have pioneered some pretty cool tools such as GeoClerk, which is an AI machine learning search tool that allows you to process large amounts of data and turn it into knowledge. It's about seismic, which allows you to also pull up seismic from all around the world and incorporate it into your minerals systems. During my career, I've had the privilege of working across lots of parts of the minerals business, and certainly never before have worked with such a talented team of people in the Longreach group of companies. My colleague Helen is here today and is part of this multidisciplinary team. Our East Canning project in northern Western Australia is an example of where the rubber hits the road, where seismic has been instrumental in constraining the big picture geodynamic setting at a very early stage of exploration. In this project, we have reprocessed the seismic and analysed the petroleum wells to reveal the fundamental architecture of the basin, reflected in the copper occurrences found beneath the inverted trap site in the Lake Haverne well. We've been able to reduce the uncertainty through answering many of those fundamental mineral systems questions early in our exploration, something not possible with other data sets such as potential field and geophysical techniques. A great predictor of Tier 1 mineral deposits comes from the contours in the lithosphere-asthenosphere boundary, where clustering of Tier 1 deposits around the 160 to 170 kilometre contour predicts where the next Tier 1 discovery will be. You can see here on the eastern side that we've got major Tier 1 deposits such as Mount Isa, Cannington, Ernest Henry, but nothing on the western side, and that's where our great potential discovery will occur at East Canning. The sea-based data supports the seismic in highlighting what a unique geodynamic setting the East Canning project is, as it occurs at a pronounced triple junction, where the uplifted Crosslands platform intersects the north-south Lassiter shear zone. In conclusion, arresting the low rates of Tier 1 discovery starts with a winning strategy. At Longreach, we are leveraging our petroleum DNA into a mineral systems and specifically utilising seismic at an early stage to better constrain the big picture setting. But it is more than this. It is harnessing the power of this small, nimble, multidisciplinary team. Discoveries are us. Finally, I want to make a prediction, a big call on the impact of Xplor to our industry. Those of you who are as old as me in the audience will probably remember Western Mining Corporation. Western Mining was one of the companies that probably made the most Tier 1 discoveries in its day. It was led by a visionary called Roy Woodall, and it was driven by a scheme that applied to all the geoscientists who could apply for study leave and further their studies. I believe we'll look back at Xplor and which will have a similar impact and recognise the true innovation that BHP and the Xplor team have made. So thank you for taking the time to listen to this, and please join us on our booth.